If you want to be able to buy the most expensive players and open the best packs in FC25, go to u7buy.com to buy your EA FC25 coins. It's cheaper than buying FC points and just as reliable. With their already amazing prices, you can get an extra 6% using promo code Inception at checkout. Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. As you guys know, when we do, like, the way that I do content over here, player reviews for transfer market cards, I do in case they grow over time, over the year, right? If each video at the end of the year hits like 14k, 13k, then it was worth the upload, because I'm going to be doing a review for a tactic every single day, at least twice a day, or well, it's going to be once a day, but I'll try to do two times if I can, right? Just depends on the situation. So when I review the cards, it gives me more motivation to actually try out different tactics, because there are different variations that I want to provide for you guys, and then to show you how it kind of just generally builds up in game, right? So this is going to be a review for a custom tactic. The only custom tactic that I've made myself this year was the 442 into a 4222. Pretty fun to use, but 442, it gets pretty boring to use. It's a very, very effective formation, but it's just very boring, right? 4411's the same. It's going to be that formation we're also going to review from a pro player team, right? But because we can't waste this footage, you know what I'm saying, guys? If I'm playing the game, I gotta create the content for it, you know me. But anyways, the 4231 this time is gonna be from FC Pirate. So he's gonna give you some notes that you want to follow when it comes to using this custom tactic. So right off the bat, it has very good attacking movements. I do agree with this, because you actually do see some movements in certain positions depending on the players that you're using. You're going to want to do your absolute best to try to get the roll pluses in as many positions as possible. It's definitely going to be very, very important. I will say that for me personally, I still enjoyed using the 4231 wide that I reviewed compared to this one, right? Because the wide left mid, right mid in defense is just way more helpful to work with, because they're constantly doing transitioning on the inside and the outside, inside and the outside. So far that 4231 wide has been my favorite formation so far. Like, if I was taking the game serious and I was like constantly just playing all the time, that would probably be the formation that I would use the most as of right now from the formations that I have tried, right? So just letting you guys know, but this is a narrow variation, because it gives you a variation with cams, which is different, right? You don't have left mid, you don't have right mid. You can see that he has all three of his cams set up a certain way. The team that I was using, I had Bellingham in the middle. Bellingham has been getting cheaper recently, which is great, because he can be played in these positions. Bellingham in the middle. I had this SBC Gomez on one side, and then on the left side, I was using Dembele as well, right? So you could see that they have all the pluses except for Foden. Foden has a shadow striker on him. Guys, you don't always necessarily need to have the role on the card. Like, I was playing with Neymar, and if I use Neymar on Playmaker, he's brilliant on that, because he has the passing, he has the incisive pass. So it doesn't matter that much, but to really utilize the formation and tactics, the plus makes a really big difference, okay? Advance forward, complete for the striker. That's pretty self-explanatory. Tudom is always the card that people use. We were using Lewandowski. We were using Aspas. They were still doing really well in that position. Two of the CDMs are on holding roaming. So roaming allows you to actually have some build-up play within the middle, which is very important to work with. Your left back and your right back is on wing back balanced. So this is where I kind of like the 4-2-3-1 wide more, just because, you know, you have one of them at least being a little bit more defensive, which I think is important, because I don't like counterattacks. But this one, it still offers you some really cool variations, because you have Playmaker on your Lamb and Ram, and that works with your fullbacks overcommitting as well, right? Defender, defend for both of your center backs, and then for your goalkeeper, it's on goalkeeper, defend, right? So the types of players you want in your team, pretty self-explanatory. Most people are gonna have Tudom in the CDM position. You always want to make sure that you have that solid physical presence in the midfield, and Tudom is always going to be that guy. Your other CDM, I do recommend using someone that's going to help you out on the build-up play. For instance, in this review, you're going to actually see me use Patry Guijaro in that CDM position, and because she has the holding plus with the roaming, it works out really well. Obviously, she doesn't provide as much of a physical defensive presence in the midfield, but she's still fantastic to use there because long ball pass is still a very huge meta to work with, and you can utilize that playstyle quite a bit, right? So you have one player that's going to be your very defensive player, and then the other player that's going to help you out in the build up. This guy has a holding plus plus on the menu card, which is probably the evolution or something, so that's why he's able to kind of do that, right? You're going to notice that his wingbacks are players that can attack and defend, very light on their feet, which is going to be very important to work with too, especially since you have the Playmaker Plus on both your Lamb and your Ram. The types of things that he mentions that's important to mention is that your line height is actually on 75. So if you guys said the custom tactic in game, it's probably going to default to 70 from the code that he provides. So make sure that you switch that to 75. It's solid defensively, high press to force mistakes, triangles all over the pitch, which is true. You do get a lot of different situations where you do get some movements. But guys, even if there's, you know, Twitter posts or whatever posts of people talking about like attacking AI being solid on the formations, EA just, their attacking AI is cooked, right? They like, if you play in the higher divisions, especially, like, you're going to notice it the most over there, and they made it more cooked because it kind of made it a little bit more linear. But yeah, that's pretty much it in regards to how the custom tactic can pretty much play in game. You'll see that the build up style is on short passing, right? So with short passing, sometimes you're not going to get attacking AI out of your card, so you do have to force. Sometimes you're in situations where you're in the left or right attacking mid position, and you do have to force the 1-2 play to kind of make them run, right? A lot of this game, honestly, if you don't use player lock, like, they don't really move that well in a general sense. So you have to be very mindful of that. Some people are going to show some of the, don't worry about the muted. I mute everything FIFA related on the Twitter timeline, but it is from his account. But yeah, link to the tactic at FoWiz. I think they have the actual custom tactic set up over here. Yeah, so you can kind of just like check this out if you want. This is already saved over here with a bunch of notes. And then they'll tell you the build-up style, the risk when you're defending, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the introduction. I will show you guys how the team ends up playing in game. It was fun to use. I think 4-2-3-1 variations are always my favorite formations to use, but like I said, so far from the formations that I have used, I do like the wide variation the most so far for me personally, because it's always solid to have those like 2 CDM players. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I will catch you guys for the next video. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys. Nice. One little pass right there in the middle. Good stuff. I'll watch the kickoff here. Just in case. Now we're good. Nice goal, man. Hey, it's cooking so far, man. Oh, hold up. He fakes me out a little bit when he does that, huh? Oh, I should have just gotten near post there. Moved him. Oh, mistimed, but we still score. Let's go, Iago. Nice goal. Nice goal. I don't like dude, why don't they change the free kick replays, bro? You can't see it properly. Bro, it's been like this for years. They gotta change that, bro. Should be a goal. Yeah. Bro, they gotta change it. Like, it's so hard to see, man. Ah, mistimed it, but it was a good play. It's a great goal. That's what we're looking for. Bro, that new skill move is just so crazy. You do it twice because it always protects the ball, and when they overcommit a certain way, you just get your goals like that, man. It's crazy. There it is. Nice finish. This game is horrific. Let's go, Lewandowski. Oh, Lewandowski, man. And we got a penalty. Let's get it, baby. Little run up from Lewandowski. Lewandowski with a run up. Let's get it. Let's go, bro. Let's go. That's that lengthy strength right there, huh? Please, thank you. There it is, bro. I saw the way he was positioned. I was like, please, bro, you gotta give me that physical presence, man. Nice.
Disappointed in the first 45 minutes. What have you made of his performance, Sue?
Yeah, he's played well, and the goal will be the standout moment. But I've been so impressed with his
Great chance here.
Nice.